Before there was history, there was the era of madness. And in the overlooked hills of the Desert Valley, that era of madness seeks to return. Four graduates of Quincunx University arrived in the town of Red Lodge, where they were to prepare to escort a dwarven envoy to their alma mater. While waiting for the dwarves to arrive, they came across information of fell magic coming from a place called Lance Rock. Weather seems to have gone awry, as if the elements themselves are beginning to rebel against the natural order. Licking their wounds from an encounter with an unlikely bandit duo of a goblin and half-ogre, and a dangerous encounter with a ghostly tomb sentinel. Graduates lick their wounds as an unusually hot sun beats down upon them. What strangeness will they encounter at Lance Rock? After taking a rest and regrouping, the weather has changed. A cool wind blows from the northeast, with a dark cloud looming over the horizon. It is into this colder evening that our graduates break camp.
I think that Wick is just going to gather whatever anybody has that they will let him pick up and take it back to the horse and check and see if the cart is still there.
How's Flippy Floppy doing?
Flippy Floppy is chilling, and the cart is chilling with Flippy Floppy.
Yeah. Glencora grabs an armful of stuff as they are packing back up and heads to the cart and takes a few minutes to visit Flippy Floppy and give him a little head scratch.
You successfully head scratch the horse.
So where were we heading next?
We
checking out a skull
Oh,
on
that's
our
right,
way
there
to
was-
Lance Rock.
Okay, Lance Rock.
continuing northeast on the path.
Whichever direction
Alright.
you guys want to go, my dudes.
The sun lies very low on the horizon as you travel further down the road, eventually dipping behind the growing hills that are around you. Atlas, you will no longer be at disadvantage because the sun is no longer in your eyes.
Atlas lets out a sigh of relief.
The moon is in the sky. It is a nice half moon today. For this evening. And it is not long before you reach one of your destinations. To the side of the road, you do see a tree. And nestled in that tree, let me get to describe it here for you. In the trunk of a tree, you do see a weathered human skull and a black arrow protruding from one of the skull's eye sockets. Around the arrow is wrapped some sort of black parchment.
Dude's not it. Nose goes, and Wick's gonna put his finger on his nose.
Can I look around? I'm not sure if that would be called a perception check, like check the area.
You survey the area, and there doesn't seem to be anything unusual, except save for the crowing of crows.
Well, if no one else wants to read it, I guess I can get it.
Can we investigate it for, like, any kind of... No, that'd be Arcana check, and I don't think I have good Arcana.
Well, depends on what you're trying to investigate.
Well, I imagine that parchment itself isn't trapped. I assume. I don't know.
Wick's just kind of sitting there in the cart, holding the reins, one finger on his nose.
We get it. I'd say August gets out and kind of like eyes it, but I'm not gonna touch it yet.
Right. Yeah, it looks like the skull is old. It has not been a recent kill by any means, and it looks like this has been here for quite a while.
Glencora sighs and looks at the other people and says, "Well, if no one's getting it, I guess I
Glencora.
will."
Glencora, wait. Can I cast Detect Magic?
Oh bless,
You,
someone does have it.
you certainly can. Are you doing it as a ritual over the 10 minutes, or are you doing it instantly?
Say we have 10 minutes.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
You ritual cast it, and then boom. There is definitely magic from it. Roll me an Arcana check, please.
Gotcha. All the devices today. You know what? We're just gonna do this.
Okay. You get the hint of a form of magic that seems somewhere between enchantment and necromancy.
That's fair. So Atlas shares this information with the class.
And is Atlas able to discern whether or not that magic's coming from the arrow itself or the parchment?
Actually, no.
No. Okay.
It's not coming from the tree, but it's coming from
The 3 objects.
yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's your call, Glencora.
We could
have
throw a
to do
rock at it.
something, don't we?
Throw a rock at it.
Throw a rock at it.
Okay,
I mean,
I'll throw a
yeah,
rock at
You
it.
can give it a go and try.
Wick is
but
gonna
arrows don't usually dislodge that easy.
Wick is gonna get off the cart, look around, pretty sure he's gonna find a rock, and then he's gonna attempt to knock either the arrow loose or the paper off of the arrow.
Okay. Roll me a
It'll bite me in the
roll
ass.
me a ranged attack roll.
Alright.
So this will be an attack roll with dexterity.
Ooh, not good. Not good at all. Ooh, extra not good. 5.
So you grab your rock, you throw it, and you hit the tree, and you're like, no, I'm not. Throwing was not your forte. You weren't there to be a thrower. You were there to be a defender. So
August,
you know.
August, you were better at shot put. You do it.
Yeah, you throw a couple rocks, and it's a small target. This is just not your bailiwick.
I don't think I have anything either to.
I mean,
if
Throw
I
a
have
rock.
tell you.
Dexterity +2.
I mean, I can try a
Can I
throw a
throw?
rock. Jeez. Do I have a ranged attack? I have a longbow.
Yeah, shoot an arrow with an arrow, Robin Hood.
I was about to say, could you chop the tree down with the axe?
Tree ain't done nothing to me.
Oh, poor tree.
Pour your eyes.
I have a crowbar. Just hit it down. Taught us about this shit in school. Don't touch cursed objects.
We're here to investigate it. I feel like we need to do something.
Yeah.
If we walk away, then someone else is just going to grab it next time, right?
I could
If
throw
we
another
don't do
rock.
something, then someone might get in trouble.
I mean, what is your gut telling you?
Seeing as we haven't got the treasure, this is the next interesting thing that has come across our way.
I mean, yeah. But obviously Wick's gut's telling him, hell no. My gut's telling me, ugh.
Listen, my grandmammy always said, you see a sleeping bear, you don't go poke it. That's a sleeping bear.
Might I point out, what if this has something to do with the fell magic that we are going to Lance Rock to investigate? This could be a clue that tells us what the heck is going on.
It probably is. Doesn't mean I'm gonna touch the damn thing. It's black paper. You're gothic. You do it.
Says
Fair enough, but if you lose your sorcerer, it's all y'all's fault.
I will take that blame.
Atlas steps up to the skull and reaches out to grasp the parchment.
Okay. How do you do that exactly?
Not touch the arrow.
Very carefully not to touch the either two objects, just the parchment with his index and thumb.
Roll me a dexterity check.
R.I.P. or sorcerer A.
Okay. All right.
Oh, BRB meeting.
You very carefully unwrap the paper around the arrow, and you manage to not touch it successfully.
Ta-da! Atlas bows. And then I'll have Atlas unroll the parchment and see what's inside.
Ooh.
Interesting. The last laugh. You'll be next. Valglindar.
Are you sure that looks like a Q?
Which letter looks like a Q?
I mean, I know it's supposed to be laugh, but it looks like a Q.
I will agree with you there. It does look like a Q.
Lack,
but I don't think it would be lack.
You'll fix next.
Does anyone recognize that name from anything?
Doesn't ring any
You'll
bells
sixth
for me.
edition next. I like that you're all judging Volklander's penmanship, and none of y'all took penmanship at university. It's great. You guys are wonderful.
I wasn't going to make any comments.
Wick doesn't have to be able to write pretty. He is pretty.
I want you to roll me history. This is a bit obscure, though.
All of us?
Everyone or
everyone?
Wick knows.
Sorry,
Wick
what
knows.
was that?
Roll history.
Yeah.
Wick knows fuck all. Mod 1.
Where's my history?
Mod 3.
2.
And that's a D20, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think, yeah.
Sorry, I was writing down notes.
And
I
have
got a 15.
proficiency. What does that have to do with anything?
So, what did you guys roll? Sorry.
I got a 12.
I got a 15.
Okay.
I got 1.
Oof.
If you have proficiency, that doesn't change anything. It just means your modifier's higher, right?
I think so.
Okay. 16.
Okay. All right. I'm looking something up because this is a little bit obscure. I'm just trying to figure out where it's written in this 300-page tome of evil.
While you're looking that up, I'm pretty sure Wick is just kind of going at this dude's handwriting.
Penmanship.
Oh, thank
Atlas
God
throws
Atlas didn't die.
the parchment at Wick now that it's seems safe.
Dodge and weave!
All right.
Fucking dodge and weave!
So, Volklander is August remembers because you actually paid attention in your history class. Volklander was a elven weaponsmith, and well, not of exceeding note, happened to have a influence on some details of enchantment of weapons. And you know that thing where there's that one scientific principle that's kind of minor but still important?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of deal. Nothing like he's not like a big name. No one really know who he is. But you do know of Volklander's precepts of enchanting with certain elemental
Yeah, I don't
powers.
I don't know why I remember this guy of everything, because he's not all that big named, but he relays the information about influence on enchantment of weapons.
I wonder who an elf weapon smith would want to be threatening.
Last laugh, you'll be next. Or possibly Lacue 6B next.
Oh, gosh. My question is how long has this been here if he was of
Am I cutting
little
out? I think
historical
I'm cutting
note?
out.
Oh, you're back.
We can hear
Oh,
you.
never mind.
Wow.
Right.
Well, I guess it depends if we think that it was shot into a live person or put there into a stall as a point.
And without touching it, can I investigate the skull to see if I can tell like how decayed it is?
You can make me a either investigation or medicine check, whichever is better for you.
Investigation. Oh, definitely investigation.
Is this something like, can I
Oh, doesn't help
use
me.
guidance?
7. And that's with a +4.
Can I use guidance for something like this?
Oh, well, you could have if I had heard you. I already rolled.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 3, which equaled a 7.
7. I will allow Glencora to guidance you for it because I can totally. I'm gonna investigate it. 1 second. Boom. Like it's just.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is that
I will.
Is that a +D4?
Yep, it is a +D4.
Cool.
Sorry, that's one thing
so
I'm not
total
quite
9.
comfortable with.
9. Make me a dexterity check, please.
Oh God.
Says I don't want to touch it. Makes
Where's my
dexterity
dex?
check.
+1. 11.
11. Okay. Yeah, you managed to take a look at it. You're not an expert in skulls, and you know you wouldn't be able to get a like you're trying to figure out a way to kind of get a feel for the skull without brushing your hands or anything like that. But you know, you're big boy. That's not easy to do. So, yeah, you're just like, I don't want to touch it. So you have that aversion, and it makes it a little bit harder to deal with.
Okay. Well, that's okay. It's a skull.
Beautiful observation, August.
Yeah. Glad I can contribute. Whatever. Contribute.
Atlas, folds up the parchment, tucks it into his pocket, and looks at the skull and says, well, if no one's interested in investigating further, because I don't, we should be on our way.
Yeah, something about it gives me the heebie-jeebies and don't really want to touch it.
Can I look at the skull?
Sure.
I unfortunately do not have guidance.
That's okay because I have a +5 medicine.
Oh,
You can always re-guidance yourself as well, because it is a cantrip.
Okay, I'm not exactly sure on where stuff. Oh, changed its name to dice, but that's why. R. And I'm not sure how to add the guidance to my roll.
Like this. I'll show you. This won't be your roll, but
Okay.
like that.
D20 plus 1, 4. Okay, thank you. 14.
It looks like that skull has been dead for years. And not only that, you're looking not just at the skull, you're looking at the tree. And you're noticing that the tree is starting to kind of grow around the skull a little bit, which indicates that it's not only, the skull's not only been dead for years, it's been here for years. So even though you don't see any weathering on the arrow, you can tell that this is a landmark. This is not something that was recently made. No one dug up a tomb and went jab.
Okay.
Volklander, if it is indeed Volklander who did this, they did not do it recently.
Well, I explain that to the group and I say, well, it looks like it has been here a while. So unless someone feels like we should bury the skull, I think we should leave it alone. What do you guys
I'm still a
think?
little uneasy about touching it.
August,
Uh-oh.
when Glencora mentions years, it's less years than it should be. Volklandor is long dead. This is not recent history of enchantment.
That is strange. I wonder why someone would even bring it up now, too. If it's been here a long time, even...
It feels like it's trying to make a point.
It could just be like that
And if
circumstantial thing where somebody just happens to have the same name as somebody that happened to be famous in the past.
I mean, true.
maybe.
Maybe he had a
No,
kid.
no,
Quoted.
But if the
Volklandar?
paper can't have been there as long as the skull has been growing into the tree, or else the paper would have been damaged, I assume. So something to me is fishy about this whole thing.
Well, the
unless
arrow
the
hasn't been
paper
there
is
for as
enchanted.
long.
The arrow or the paper might be enchanted too.
Fair. Either way, I don't know what you guys think, but I'm not sure if there's much we can do.
Well, I'm still uneasy about touching it, or the arrow. I mean, this is some information we can take with us, but unless any of you want to take that stance,
Unless any of you can talk to trees and ask the tree if it wants the skull out of it.
I do
It might
not
have come
have
from
much within my realm of skills.
might have come from Preservatorium, but that is not something that I excel at.
I don't really have a green thumb.
see who
Perhaps
mentioned
we
this
go
again?
on to Lance Rock, and something there might give us more information, and we can return to this location. On the
Yeah,
way back.
I mean, there's always the way back.
I think that's a good idea.
Before we leave, can I check around the area, like, from a vantage point of where someone would have had to shot the arrow to get it into the skull, to see if there's anything that was left behind, even if it was years ago, maybe there was something, like...
That's smart.
Something like that.
That's actually really, really smart. Please make me an investigation check.
Okay. You two have been very rude to me tonight, so we're gonna try a new one. Okay, that's actually not bad. Investigation... I was wrong. 9.
9.
Because I have a -1.
Yeah. You don't find much of anything. It's a good idea, but you're like, I could do some tracking. Wait, I'm not a tracker, dude.
No,
So you have no idea what you're kind of looking for. So, you know, you don't even know if it could be right in front of you and you wouldn't even know it. But you realize that. You're just like, I don't know what I'm looking for.
Hey, August.
Yeah.
So, I'm a humble dude, right? I know I'm not exactly, 3 barrels and a fish. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking for, but maybe you could. Could you help me?
I mean, I'll take a look around too.
I'm gonna tell August my plan, and then maybe August can give it a shot, because...
You looking for anything in particular?
I don't know, it just... If somebody shot an arrow, they had to shoot it from somewhere. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe they left something behind, maybe they disturbed the area, maybe there's, like, spell components, something, footprints, something, I don't know, it might have been years, but I don't know, maybe people come back here and they just kind of... hands up in air.
I'll take a look. Am I rolling perception?
Can I cast guidance?
Or am I rolling
yeah, you can cast guidance. You can also, please, August, roll that with advantage. I'm ruling that Wick is aiding you.
Okay, is this perception?
Yeah, no, it's investigation.
Investigation. Okay, cool. I have a good investigation.
Yeah.
11 plus 4, so 15. Oh wait, plus guidance. Ooh, which is 4, 18.
18, and you can roll another d20.
Sorry.
Because it's advantage.
Yeah, it was 11. I got the other one was a 2.
Okay, cool. All right. So, Wick isn't too bad at figuring out the trajectory of shooting arrows. So, Wick kind of like lines you up, and you consult with each other. Well, they'd have to shoot it from here-ish. And so, while Wick is helping you line up where the shot would come from, you decide to get close to the ground. You get your hands a little bit dirty. You start digging a little bit because something catches your eye. And you brush it aside, and you pull out a faded arrow feathers. The I forget what they're called.
Fletching.
Yeah.
The fletching, yeah. And the fletching has on it 4 different colors and little symbols that you can barely make out on each of the 4 thingies. I will get you a diagram of what those look like in just 1 second. I was not expecting this, so I'm going to have to actually draw this out by hand.
Oh, why?
Virtual high five for being a badass.
Oh,
And I'll
smart.
show that over to Wick. Oh, I found something.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Teamwork, dude. This is what best friends are for.
Hate that you're right.
Yeah, teamwork.
Are Glencora and Atlas aware that this transpired?
Glencora should give me guidance. She was kind of watching us.
Yeah.
I mean, Wick wouldn't have
I'm
let.
assuming you're not secretively looking.
Yeah, no, Wick wouldn't have left Atlas out. I think you would have told him. You'd be like, hey, we're looking around.
Good job, Boy Scouts.
Oh, I was in the Boy Scouts.
Hasty drawing of an arrow.
Just out of character for a second, I do apologize if I ever forget guidance when I can. That's one that I'm having a tricky time just like remembering using.
It's okay.
No, you're fine. I
So-
mean,
Apologies.
it's one of those moments where sometimes people will ask for it, like, "Hey, you want to give me guidance on this?"
Okay. Yeah, that would
If
be
we
great
really
too.
think we need it or something,
Okay.
especially if we know you have it. It's
Yeah.
hard to sometimes remember because, like he said, a lot of DMs don't let you do it after the roll, but a lot of players will be like, "I'm rolling investigation, roll their dice," as they're
Yeah.
speaking pretty much. So it's sometimes hard to be like, "Wait, I guidance you."
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to be like, oh no.
But it depends on the DM whether or not they'll. And Drake
Yeah.
seems to be a little more forgiving than some of the other
Well,
DMs.
I'm assuming because the reason I can be forgiving is we're not in an initiative thing.
Yeah.
I will get less forgiving over time, but also you're new players, so I want you to know what your characters can do because I don't want you sitting there looking at guidance going, "Oh, this spell's shit." But I also want other players to go, "Oh, wait, we have guidance." Because I've been in like one of the things with down below is I have guidance, and then the players just like bull rush into it. I'm just like, oh. So I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen in this game, unless But there will come a point where I will be less lenient on that. I am letting you know. I'm just
That's
saying it
fair.
right now because you're new. That
Okay, thank you.
I will let you know of your options as they come. Alrighty.
It'll be partially on us too to kind of remember if we feel like we need guidance, we need to ask you too.
I will forget because I want to play this
Instead
character.
of rolling our dice hot.
Yeah, I want to play this character as stupidly as possible, so I will forget.
And I play Atlas where he's probably gonna be like, yes, if I have this ally that has this ability, I'm going to use it and use it as much as possible.
Absolutely.
Whatever it is it whenever I'm thinking of it. Got you.
Sounds good.
I'm playing Wick
I'm
as
seeing
hit hard,
extension.
dumb and brain, and I love him.
That's why
Glencora, it'll just be like Atlas, Glencora. Atlas will just be like, all right, I'm about to investigate something, and like reaches out a hand, is like, guidance me.
High five.
I love
Nice. All right.
I tag you in.
All right. I got it drawn. I'm now scanning it.
Oh, look at you go.
Oh wow, you're on it.
You have a scanner.
Yeah, I have it for school. It's actually it's a printer and scanner, so I have it for school because I need to scan
Here you
shit.
go.
I hated my scanner when I was in school.
They
I
smell
have a scanner too, but I also have a cell phone.
But say I have a scanner app on my cell phone.
Ever since I got my tablet, I just don't mess with it.
Yeah.
One second.
Well, I mean, a lot of people still have to scan documents for school and stuff.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. It's part of being a math dude.
Yeah,
You gotta write the math down.
Hey, could you turn that down?
Yeah.
I can
I'm
hear
a
it on my
math
end.
teacher.
Meth and
That's why I make
Oh.
you do the math for me.
It's
No, that's chemistry. Come on, we've all
part of
seen.
being a meth dude.
He's going to school for
Being a
math.
math dude. You know what? Math is also good.
Guys,
Yeah, chemistry is.
Could
could you
just
turn
applied
that
math.
down?
So
I want Breaking
math
Bad.
dude, math
Also,
dude,
again, I
chemistry to make
apologize if
meth.
you guys hear the dog barking. He is unhappy to be in here.
You're not wrong.
We'll never be or I'll never be angry at dogs for doing dog stuff.
Well, he's very, very loud.
I'm
And
back.
there's actually 2 dogs in here, but the other one hardly talks.
Welcome back.
All right, let's see what we got. Okay. Crimson, brown, blue, and gray, and wow. I wonder if I can zoom. Can I zoom? Well, I'll zoom later. can't save it to my computer here.
Yes. Oh, yeah, but yeah.
It's there in the thing. I put it in Dice Pit? Wow, I'm dumb.
You did
I
put it
was
in
gonna
Dice Pit.
ask.
Wow, I'm a jerk store. I'm going to copy link. Notes and stuff.
I can't remember who purchased the paper, but is there a chance they could sketch these things out for us to have later?
I didn't get
I'll
I didn't get a
take it.
paper, but I got my book, and I will sketch those into my book.
Well, I'm assuming that it's not gonna harm me considering I picked it up already and I'm not dead.
So we
We'll
keep
just
You
take it with us.
can confirm are not dead.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm not dead, so I mean, I can always bring it with us.
That's smart.
One
Maybe
second.
snap a little bit of the arrow more off and just take the feathers.
Well, this is what you found on the ground. You see that the fletching is not on the arrow that's in the skull.
Okay. Oh, okay. Huh. Strange.
It, what you have is kind of been protected from the elements of it by being buried.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it could maybe be runes or some sort of symboling to me.
Yeah, does look a little runic, though I did not pass that class.
Or even some sort of like roguish.
I got exempt because I was on a scholarship from taking runes.
Yeah, same.
Have any strength in that?
They said, oh, military? Nah, you don't need to know anything. It's fine.
This one looks like a cauldron, though.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a little tent.
Yeah. A little...
Oh, now we're playing Pictionary.
Woohoo.
I mean, it does.
And
This
they're
one looks
not
like...
mapped out to look like they could reference elements, so I don't think it's like an earth, water, fire, air scenario.
That one looks like an upside-down bar stool.
It could be more ancient symbology of the elements, since Volkandar was apparently a weaponsmith working in elemental enchantment.
I mean, that's very true. I mean,
But if you
we
were doing
do...
that, would they not be elemental, like traditional elemental symbols for air, earth, water? Because
Well,
that's
we'll
not
take
what
this.
they look like.
We'll take this with us, and maybe we can find someone who does know this stuff.
Okay.
Not I, though.
Glenn, do you know what, like, the basic runes look like?
Of like any ruins or like the sigils for earth, water, wind?
Yeah,
Well,
the basic ones.
Atlas, you're a sorcerer. Do you want to take a closer look at this? See if you recognize anything?
Yeah, I'd definitely be interested in taking a much closer look and examining it.
All right, Glencora and Atlas, make me religion checks with disadvantage.
What? How do you roll a disadvantage? Is that a?
You put minus before the d20.
Oh, okay.
One second, I'll be right back while you guys are doing this.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait.
So 10, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Hold on. $13.
Okay. Now, none of this is familiar. It was never covered in any of your classes.
Yep, I got nothing.
Well, we'll take it with us and we'll see if maybe someone we come across knows.
I
Hey,
think that's a great point.
while we're on our way to our next place, Glenn, maybe you could teach me basic runes.
I mean, I know more in regards to the elemental nature, but I can tell you what I know.
I'd be down.
Cool.
Looks like I'm
Shall we go then?
Sure.
Yeah, I
Atlas
say I
climbs
feel
into
like
the wagon.
we've done all that we feel comfortable doing here.
We can always return.
Like, I mean, I'm here to do what needs to be done, but also we have prior engagements that I don't quite want to be cursed into walking into, you know?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right.
Before we leave,
I'm
like
just doing-
right before we leave, as we're all in the cart ready to go, can Wick please throw one more rock in the arrow, even if he misses?
Make me a attack roll, please. Dexterity attack roll.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let me pull up my sheet. 10.
Bonk! It hits the tree. You hit the tree.
Closer than I was before.
Were you aiming for the tree?
No, but still closer than I was before, and I will take that as a win.
August just gonna get in the driver's seat. Let Wick
Atlas
sit in the back
climbs
with.
into the cart and discovers a cute little spider to hang out with.
Oh, thank God I'm up here.
And Cora jumps in too.
Yes, me and the spider are glad you're up there too, August.
Why are you not now? I'll do this. All right. You travel for another hour. The sky is turning dark as it approaches night. In the distance, you can see poking from between the rolling hills a jagged rock jutting into the sky. Looks like a kind of a cone tilted to the side. It's a narrow 25-foot bit of bare gray rock that juts eastward at a 60-degree angle. You can't miss it. It's all right.
Hey, August, do you know what
And
that
can
looks
see it
like?
for quite a while.
What do you think it looks like?
Dunce cap.
You're not wrong.
Onward to Dunce
And
Cap Mountain.
eventually, all right. The trail starts to veer away from it slightly, but you can see a trail that heads towards it. So do you follow the trail?
Should I keep going down the trail, guys?
Wasn't there a place somewhere around here that there was like a shortcut, but people didn't go to the shortcut anymore because people kept like not coming back from the shortcut?
You're in the
I
shortcut.
was about to say, yeah, I
You-
thought we were on
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are.
Well, I mean, we can. It's a trail. Do we want to stay on the trail or do we want to get off the trail?
And the carriage or the cart fit on the trail?
No, you're gonna have to find a place to hide it.
Alright, so we can either, hide Clippy Cloppy on the cart, or take a different way. Up to y'all.
Did you say it was getting close to evening time?
Yeah, the sun has certainly set.
Yeah, it's dark.
Should we look for a place to set up camp and then scout from there?
Oh, yeah, I'd rather not go on this trail in the dark.
Because
Something to
up
consider,
by-
though.
the dark, if you're doing it during day, Atlas will suffer disadvantages. And you have night vision. Like, you all have dark vision, so...
Fair.
So it isn't as big a disadvantage as you would think.
I feel like there's going to be dangers in the day, dangers in the night. Doesn't matter either way.
As long as we're quiet, I think
Well,
we
I
should be
guess we do.
fine.
Alright, let's
Okay,
find a
as long
place
as no one
to
feels
put
like they
Big
need a
Floppy.
rest.
I go where the crew goes.
Now, is this rock we see? Do we assume that's the Lance Rock or whatever we're going to?
I can't answer that.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume
We should
People-
investigate the rock.
people keep saying that the Lance Rock was the place where the problems came from.
So maybe we should go check it out.
I mean, it's a rock.
Let's
Glencora?
investigate the rock.
I want you to make me a nature check, please.
A nature check? Sorry, you cut out.
Yes. Nature.
Yeah.
One second, I'm gonna go see if this lady is still here, because if she's not, I need this dog out of this room.
Hmm.
$15.
15. You pause for a second, and you look at the rock, and you're like, that's granite. This area seems to be more limestone hills. That's weird. You shouldn't be seeing rock like that here. It's very out of place.
So I look at the rock and I look back at my group, or I guess I should wait for.
Sorry
Yeah.
about that. The dog is gone.
Okay, it's like I should you So I look at the rock, I look back at the group, and say, "This doesn't belong here. I wonder if someone brought this rock here to use as a landmark.
How tall is it again?
It doesn't fit the natural setting."
About 25 feet up. Which is actually a fair bit.
Someone worked to get it here.
We should scout.
Yeah, that is strange. Alright, let's find a safe place where we can hide Glippy Cloppy in the cart.
You do so, no problem.
Okay.
Hiding the cart. This isn't a very well-traveled path because of the rumors, so you don't worry too much about it. Quicky Cloppy is very well behaved. So goodbye. So
Bye.
Before we leave, I give Clippy Cloppy the apple I got when we were in town.
and well bribed, a good boy and well bribed.
Okay, I'm happy.
All right. Your cart and horse well hidden. You start to travel down the path, and when you get about 100 feet down the path, you see a neatly painted sign. And on that sign, Ready?
Come no closer, lest you catch the disfiguring plague that afflicts me, the Lord of Lance Rock. Well, I'm assuming this is Lance Rock then.
There's circumstantial evidence.
Of course, the jocks would be like, "Oh, yes, this is exactly it." Anyway,
So do you want to go closer or listen to the writing that seems to be in a similar hand No, maybe not. In
No,
the
it's
distant lower
different.
hand.
I had to stop myself for a second because I was like, this looks almost like that one, but it's clearly not.
No.
It's just Drake's handwriting.
I got
The
excited too.
same human being did right it.
I got
But
excited
no,
for a moment.
they're not the same penmanship.
Well, I will just state that I already touched one thing that we all found very questionable to be approaching, so I am free of any obligation to do so further. And Atlas glances distinctly at Wick.
I'm going to refrain from saying what I was going to say. But I'm going to say that.
Oh, but I'm so intrigued. I would love to hear what you have to say, Wick.
You sure are mighty friendly with those bugs. Wonder where they crawled up. And he's going to turn around and just start walking toward the sign.
Someone's doing what's killing me not to.
Well, I mean,
Well then.
this is what we're here for? Question mark.
Good thing you're a shadow sorcerer, because that was some shade.
Glencora carefully follows behind, not wanting anyone.
Unfortunately,
Not. It was Wick that went ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, not wanting Wick to get too ahead of anyone else and do something foolish. So I just kind of stick with him.
He was told to go, so he went.
I mean, this
I'm
is
not leaving him alone.
part of what we came out here for, so
All right.
follows behind.
The path goes for about half a mile, with Lance Rock getting closer and closer and closer, until you finally reach it, and you see within Lance Rock is on top of kind of a stone edifice, and a limestone stone edifice, which it looks like it was just plunked on top of, and at the bottom of the stone edifice is the cave mouth, with a sign on it beside it, the sign saying exactly the same thing as the one you saw earlier.
So it's a cave that goes down or a cave that goes up?
Closer to the cave to tell that.
Alright, fuck it. I get closer to the cave.
Alright. The cave mouth opens into darkness from which a breeze blows, carrying the faint odor of death. Inside is a natural cave, its floor and ceiling uneven. The passage leads to the west, narrowing as it proceeds. And you're looking at it from a northern perspective. The cave, it doesn't seem to like it's going up or down. It just looks like it's hard to tell.
Is it like unnaturally dark or?
Oh, there's no light and it's night, so yeah, it just looks like natural darkness.
Can I check it out with like a nature or something and look at it really closely from outside?
Sure. You can roll me a nature check.
And can I do my own guidance on myself still here?
Yep.
Okay. I'm always worried I'm not going to be able to do it for myself. $13.
13? This does seem to be a natural limestone cave.
So I look back at the group and I say, so the natural stone here is limestone, and so is the rock. This cave itself feels natural, even though I can smell death in there. Do we want to go inside and look? How do you all feel?
Adventure, my dude.
I mean, this is what we're here for.
I'm of the same thought. This is what we came for, most likely.
Oh, now you're on board?
I wasn't intending on touching the rock, but I will follow after all of you.
Yeah, stay
Who
behind
goes
low,
first?
low hit points. Wick's gonna pull out one of his bones bandanas, sort of like one of his souvenir workout bandanas, and wrap it around his head like a mask to keep the smell a little bit at bay.
Okay. And what is the party order?
I will go
March order
first.
going in here.
100% put the tank in front.
You want me to be at the back?
Sounds good.
I can go second because I'm already close behind Wick.
Squishy magic people in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm third.
I am also going to have my hand on my axe, but not axe out.
Alright. Wick, you're the first one to notice. You do see the corpse of a human male sprawled about 60 feet in, wearing only leather breeches. The others will see that, of course, as their eyes adjust to the darkness.
Ooh, that didn't take long.
So...
What do we see again?
Dead guy.
A body on the floor.
Oh.
Can I check and see how juicy it is?
Sure, how are you checking it exactly?
Please be careful, Glencora.
I just look at it, and can I use my medicine wisdom check by just looking, or perception?
You'll be at disadvantage because, a proper medical examination would require moving the corpse. So.
Okay.
Oh, wait, Glencora.
So
can I aid you by giving you one of the lance, actually, that I got from the half-orc, so you can move the body with the lance? That way you don't have to touch it.
So
Or,
can I use the lance?
if you need me to use the lance, I can move it for you since I have a little more strength, and you can just direct me on where to move it.
Okay, that sounds good, as long as I can investigate it.
Okay. Make me your check. It will not be at disadvantage because you're using the lance to move it.
Okay, and can I cast guidance on myself?
You certainly can.
While they do that, I'm just keeping an eye around the area.
$25.
25.
Woo!
All right. Well,
I feel like I'm gonna know a lot.
There's a few things you notice about the body. One, it is bloated. Two, the ground around it seems to be slightly disturbed. Three, it's very unusual because it doesn't look like there's a cause of death locally. You do see kind of pustules of some sort of disease may have killed it. And four, the most unusual thing about it, its arm comes up and then makes a grab for your legs as its
afraid of that.
head comes up and as it tries to swipe at you.
So since I have the lance out already, can I, bat that away? Or are we, right into initiative?
Well, look at its attack roll. He makes a grab, but Glencora is just like, ew, no, and just backs away the second any sort of motion happens. Now you can roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Where have you been? Where have you been this entire game?
I got an 11.
Okay.
What is our attack modifier, right?
Nope. Just straight up
Just straight
dexterity
D20.
check.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wait, dexterity. Ah, okay.
So it's Dex plus initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. I know
No,
what
it's
mine
just
is.
dex because there is no plus initiative.
Can I cast guidance?
No.
Oh, just Dex. Well, then I know what mine is.
Worth a shot.
Yeah. If
I
you
got-
have it pre-cast, you can have it prepared, but you can use guidance on it if you have it prepared. But once I say roll initiative, there are no more actions. So
Okay.
I rolled really high.
you can't exactly. Yeah.
Anti-type.
I think it's got to be a small case D. I don't know why.
Oh, ew.
Yeah. And if you edit it, it won't work.
The problem is that I'm using my phone, so it wants to auto capitalize.
Ooh.
Wait.
Hey,
you, Magic
nat
Man.
20. Hello.
Look at you. Sona, what did you roll?
I rolled an 18.
Glencora?
Sorry, I didn't realize we were all rolling. What are we
Yeah.
rolling on? Sorry.
Dexterity check.
Okay, thank you. Oops. 10. 10? Is that right? Or is it a 2? I'm
10.
confused.
You mean 10 plus 2, not.
Oh, looks like, what did I do?
So that'll be a 12 then. Okay. All right.
Oh, well, it's actually not too bad. Zombie gets to go
Okay.
last.
Atlas, you're first.
Excellent. Let me see here. My spells move. Actually, I want to use my True Strike cantrip. So I point a finger at a target in range. My magic grants me brief insight to the target's defense. On my next turn, I gain advantage on my first attack roll, provided the spell hasn't ended.
Okay. It will require concentration to maintain, and just to let you know, if you get hit, that may disrupt your concentration.
Gotcha.
Okay. And any minor action or anything like that?
No.
Okay. So you ready your magic and you start to hone in on the weak spots of this zombie's anatomy as the knowledge floods your brain. Wick, here we go.
So I've been calling it a lance. It's actually a javelin. My bad. I think because this looks like something that is bloated. Oh, this is a terrible, terrible idea. Is it laying on the ground or sitting up?
Oh, it's starting to get up.
Okay, can I use my javelin to sort of spear it to the ground by the stomach?
You can try.
Yeah.
It's gonna smell bad.
That's gonna smell bad no matter
you can
what.
Try. Yeah. No
Well, Wick is
guarantee
the
though,
one with the
because
bandana.
Yeah. Alright, so just roll for it.
Yep, just roll for it.
I'm lower with this, but it's what I have in my hands, and I don't think swapping out would be good.
Well, it is a strength attack. It's It's the same attack roll as with your normal melee, so that's fine.
Oh, so I don't add my attack bonuses with the fact that I'm proficient with javelins and stuff?
Yeah, no, you do. It's a normal attack roll for you. It's the same as anything else.
And normal attack rolls, I add my attack bonus, yeah?
Your attack bonus.
Okay, so that would be a 19.
That is definitely a hit.
Yep.
Roll me damage for the javelin, please.
Okay, we'll use this one. Because you're pretty and you've been staring at it. Oh my god. Okay, 9 piercing damage.
9.
Because
Okay,
I
all
rolled
right.
a 6 on the pretty die.
So you spear it, and your spear, your spear drives into the ground. And you're like, I got it pinned, and then it just continues to get up, and it basically ignores the spear. Someone who would experience pain might find that a little bit more of an inconvenience, but it literally just does not care. It gives 0 shits.
Fuck.
Good try though.
Can I use some of my movement?
Of course.
Can I put myself between this thing and Glencora? Not to where she's, like, at a disadvantage, but just enough to where if this thing decides to, like, pop and explode, it'll get more on me than on Glencora.
You can definitely put yourself in a shielding position.
Yes, please.
Speaking of Glencora, you're go.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright, don't want you to die. Okay, so with Wick slightly in front of me now, I mean, really, it's my only option. Cast Infestation. Conjuring. What do I want to do? I'm not sure if anything's going to really work here. I'm going to go for my trusted bees.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Infestation, shooting the bees in the direction of Zombie's face.
Alrighty.
So I go.
I'll roll that saving throw. What's your DC?
13.
13. Okay. Alright.
Oh,
It makes its saving throw.
boo.
The bees do not seem to phase it very well. They're definitely useful against something that can feel pain. But and their venom is definitely good against something that can that has a vitality to it. But
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I really had much in the spells that were going to help here.
well, I can definitely say that the bees are not really helping. They're stinging it, and it's just like not even reacting, not even like purging or anything.
Fuck.
Is it August time? It's August time.
I think it's actually Atlas time.
No.
No, it's August
It's
time.
August.
Atlas first. Okay, my bad. Okay,
It's August
Like, wait,
o'clock.
I don't think
my
everyone's
bad.
gone yet.
Okay. Okay. Well then, all I am is a hit him. So I'm gonna run up next to Wick, also in front of Glencora, and I'm just gonna try to hit it with my sword.
All right. Roll your sword attack roll.
I got a 13 plus 4, so 17.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Where's my? Do I have 2d8? Okay, no, it's 1d8. Okay. Oh, well, it only hit it for 4 damage. I rolled a 2.
Not bad. Damage is damage.
I have an idea, but I can't say anything until my turn comes up.
Well, the zombie has an idea, and that idea is to try to munch on Wick.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
Oh,
I
yep.
would like to use... Well, I guess I'll first see if it hits. Or, well, I have protection, which is while wielding a shield and a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet, which I said I was standing right next to him.
Yep.
You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. Oh, it is the attack roll.
Yep. You can do that. You can do that.
So yeah.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
help too much.
You helped. You did help.
My
You did
dude's
help.
it's already a 1 tit out kind of look. It's about to be 2 tits out. Say goodbye to this fucking sash.
You take 2 damage.
I'll take 2 damage.
Look at you. I'm doomed. Pook. You're not doomed. It's a zombie. They don't do much.
Does the zombie bite him?
No, the zombie just like
Probably
starts,
punches
like-
me in the tit.
Yeah, it just punches you, and you're just
Okay.
like, oh, fuck, rude. Like it hurts a bit, but it's
Gross zombie
you've had
cooties.
worse for fun.
Swear to
Yeah,
God, if you become a zombie, you will not hear the end of this.
All right, Atlas.
Hello. Concentration not broken. Yay.
That is correct.
Alright. I want to do... I'm gonna cast my magic missile.
All right. Roll me 3d4 plus 3 damage, please.
Plus my attack modifier.
Nope, you don't roll to attack. These are magic missiles. You just straight up roll 3d4 plus 3. Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
All right, 8 damage. Okay. I'm gonna have to roll a saving throw here for it, not you. So 5. Constitution is 3.
Wait, I had advantage.
But it's magic missile. You don't roll to attack.
Oh, that's right. Okay, it's just a spell though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the advantages of magic missile. There's no save. There's only one real thing you can do to avoid it, which is why it does quote small damage, but it's guaranteed damage, and that's why it's so good. Ah.
Extra numbers, not the extra numbers.
Don't do this to me. Oh, I forgot the R. Well, balls.
R.I.P. your mechanical dice.
Okay. Your first, you wave your hand out, and your silver 3 moths fire from your hand, arcing out in 3 different directions before zipping straight at it. The first 2 hit it, knock it off balance, and then the third one goes right through its head. And
it falls.
As in out of initiative
Turns out-
falls, or
Yeah, it's done. It's out. It's dead.
okay. Question: can I use
Answer.
my years of fighting bludgeon ball and facing zombies and necromantic like opponents as fun little bullshit obstacles, and do I know that zombies to keep them down, to stay down, is there a thing that I can do? Is it like fire? Is it like beheading? Like, do I have that information in my brain?
I'm gonna allow that. Yeah, I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. The thing with zombies, they do have one thing that'll put them down. Either a strong like you could chop off the head, remove the head, destroy the brain. Obviously, typical stuff, aka a critical hit in game terms. Or if you kill them with radiant damage, with the power of light and life itself, they don't get any sort of protection from that. But any sort of physical thing, you can still damage them. You can still beat them down and make sure that they can't come back up again. But not all physical blows that should do so will do so. So you're kind of playing the chance. Is this the one that's going to knock the zombie down? This zombie, though, once a zombie is down like this, they stay down. They do not get back up again unless a necromancer comes in and restarts the process from the beginning.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I will be right back.
Sure. Turns out zombies aren't so bad.
It's smelly, though.
Yeah. And yes, I'm saving the battle music for something.
And it's gonna smell even worse now.
They pop like a balloon.
That was gross.
Pop
Is
it like
there...
it's hot, pop it like it's hot.
Just for my own question here, is there a version of infestation I could have cast that would have been more helpful?
No.
Okay.
What infestation would have done, zombies are immune to poison damage.
Okay.
So you could have still moved it.
Right. But it wasn't going to do anything other than, like, do the one direction sort of thing.
Frostbite would have been useful, though, because cold is still...
Okay.
Because you're freezing their organs. That's still going to stop them. It's still going to hurt.
Yeah, because, like, that's the only kind of offensive I have. So it's like, I guess you have to do something, right?
Yeah.
I'm back.
But yeah.
Good shot, though, Atlas.
Come back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, for future reference, if you need to use Magic Missile, don't worry about the True Strike.
That's what I realized.
That's more for things like there's for spells that require spell attacks that you need to hit. So those are for like raise and stuff like that.
Okay.
True Strike's a very hard spell to really use effectively.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. So yeah.
Deeper we go.
We need to take a look at this guy anymore.
And he's only got pants.
I don't really feel like touching him either.
If I look at it any closer, is there a chance I'd be able to get more information from it now I can get closer safely?
Yeah, you can make well, I'm not even gonna make you reroll the medical roll. It looks like it's been dead for a while and exhumed. The bloat is not from any sort of disease or anything like that or weirdness. It's just natural corpse bloat.
Okay.
The normal stuff that things do. Looking a little bit closer, what you mistook for plague sores, it turns out it looks like he drowned. And quite a while ago.
No, that would explain the bloat.
Yeah.
So, as this zombie doesn't have, what was it they said, a flesh-eating disease?
Like Yeah,
a
pustules.
disfiguring plague. That makes me think that the Lord of Lance Rock may be lying to us.
Where's the nearest body of water?
Maybe within.
To the southeast. No, southwest.
Couple of days
And
or?
when?
Be water.
About a week's travel.
Yeah.
There's no way this guy walked a week without
Right.
water.
Unless
There are
the Lord of
rivers, though.
Lance Rock is the zombie.
1 second.
There are rivers though. So
And underwater. Caves.
Yeah.
Caves underwater. That's right.
yeah, like you're in a limestone cave, so underwater caves is definitely a possibility as well.
Still means that somebody dragged the body up here.
Right. It was put here for a reason, I think. We can assume.
Probably as like an
Yeah, this
alarm or
close to
something.
the entrance.
Or some sort of like guard dog for something they're trying to keep people away from, maybe.
True.
Well, I say we might as well head further in before someone gets wind that we're here.
Oh, they probably
Said
already
something
know,
worse.
but onward.
All right. Wick, make me a perception check, please.
Don't fuck me. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, you guys. Perception. 6.
Okay. As you travel forward, a round, high-ceilinged cave opens here. It has 2 narrow exits, one leading to the north and the other leading to the south. A flat boulder sits in the center of the cave. It's about 6 feet across, 8 feet long, and 3 feet high. Dark stains color its top. And Wick, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
I thought you were about to make me do math, and I thought that I was going to throw up.
Nah.
A dex saving throw, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, 19.
Nice. Okay. So as you get in, you to the cave, you stop, and you hear this from above you, and you quickly look around just in time to see 2 zombies holding onto a box, which they yeet in your direction. You do a barrel roll out of the way, and the box lands upon the ground, shattering, with a whole bunch of smaller rocks within. Then the 2 zombies that were holding onto the rocks jump down and cut you off from the rest of the party. So you'll have Wick on one side, then the 2 zombies, then everybody else. Please roll initiative again.
Okay.
And do better than the zombies.
This sucks.
They're standing on a ledge above the entrance. Yeah, everybody gets to roll initiative.
I rolled 19
They're standing
again.
on a ledge above the
I
entrance.
rolled a whopping 4.
Oof.
Oh, August rolled a 4.
I rolled
It's
a
not
19.
where I want to be.
Wick rolling well, making everybody look bad.
My initiative sucks.
Listen,
I'm the last every time so far.
I've been rolling shit.
okay, I
Let
got a
me
3.
have these gorgeous rolls.
Amber, you're wrong.
Okay, I meant
rolled a
within the
3.
party. Within the party, I have been the last all 3 battles so far.
No, fair. It's all
For
good.
initiative, I have a +2. That's correct, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
That's true.
I wasn't sure where I got that from, and I scared myself for a second. 12.
12. Not bad. Now, the jumping down actually causes the zombies damage, so I'm going to roll that.
Eat yourselves, motherfuckers.
Yeah, they hurt themselves for you.
Oh,
Hurt itself and it's a
Their
confusion.
poor ankles.
my blankles.
Oof.
They fall into.
All right. Wick, you go.
You know what? I'm kind of frustrated, and I'm kind of mad that they thought that dropping a box of rocks on me was like a good idea. So I'm gonna swing out my battle axe and rage at them.
What's that, zombies?
All right. Wick goes beast mode.
And are they both like the
And-
same distance from me, or is it just like flanking left and right?
Yeah, they're the same distance from you.
Okay, which one's closer to Glencora or like?
They're both equally close, and Glencora is going to be able to move in a bit. So
Okay, I'm just gonna take the one on the left then.
on your left,
Yes.
so they're right. Okay, gotcha. No problem.
I'm gonna pick one.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna swing for the gut.
All right.
Actually, I'm gonna go for the head.
All right.
Okay.
Remove the head, destroy the brain.
That is. Fuck, math. 12.
12.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Oh, damn.
That's
Okay.
a hit. Yes.
Obviously
Yeah.
not well armored.
They're A, not well armored, and B, not dodgy. They don't care if you hit them.
Fair enough.
So,
They don't react to that.
as I'm using my battle axe, what is it? Is it the 1d6 or is it the 1d10?
Well, it'd be 1d8 or 1d10, depending on if you're using it with a shield or two-handed.
Oh, 1d8. I'm pretty sure I have the shield on my arm no matter what, don't I?
If that's the case, it's 1d8 plus 5.
Okay.
3 for the strength and 2 for the rage.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so 13.
Yeah, bro.
Ooh.
Do you want a picture? Because I
Oh.
did an 8. Like,
No,
what?
I believe you. I believe you. I just have to. So you rolled a 13 on damage, plus 5 is 18. You're just like.
Well, no, because I rolled an 8, right? And then you said plus 5 for that, so isn't that the.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the difficulty for them to survive is 5.
Oh, okay,
plus the
okay.
damage you did.
Okay.
Right. So that's how zombies work. So you just go, and the head is just locked clean from its shoulders. He just boom, falls over. Not even just such a clean execution. Like oh, it was beautiful. You've done this before, clearly.
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 I only have the
Clearly.
one attack right now.
Yeah.
I
Bludgeon Ball taught you well to deal with zombies.
mean, honestly.
I mean,
Can
Yeah.
I, do I still have a bonus action?
Nope, because you raged.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm good then, I think, because I don't think I can do anything else.
Yeah. You've got no more cards to play. Glencora.
How big is the rock in the middle of the room again?
It is 6 feet by 8 feet by 3 feet.
Is that something she can hop up on?
You'd have to run through the zombie to do so.
Oh, damn. I was hoping it was like not
Which
in the
one is
way.
that closest to?
The zombie is the opposite of not in the way.
Okay, well, there goes that idea. In that case, I suppose. I mean, my options run or hit. I guess I run back away from the zombies.
You back off and give the Zambo some space.
I guess that's probably smart.
All right. It's zombie time. Is it zombie time? It's zombie time. They're
One now.
yeah. It's gonna go after. It's gonna go after Wick because obviously.
No.
Sorry, I'm not next to you this time.
Oh,
Man,
no, it's
zombies are like not good at hitting Wick.
I still
Wick
feel
is like.
bad.
What? There's one thing I forgot to mention, Wick, when I was talking about things that are effective against zombies. Wick is effective against zombies.
Okay.
The zombie just like it tries to headbutt you, but it's more of a sway. Well, it's like it's not even trying to move. It's trying but not really trying. It's like, really? Are you even moving? Are you sure you're animate? We are now moving towards August.
Just gonna do what the boy does, and I'm gonna run up to that zombie behind, and get between it and whoever is nearby, and hit it with the sword.
All right, smack away.
Oh no! I got a nat 1.
Oh,
so
you did
5.
the first nat 1.
I got the first nat 1. So a total of 5.
Well, the good news is you charge sword first, and you impale it right through the chest. And Wick suddenly sees his blade stick out the chest, and Wick kind of backs up a bit, like, whoa! And then you pull it out. And then you look at the zombie, like, that didn't do a damn thing.
Motherfucker.
Right! Remove the head, destroy the brain! Oh, how could you forget your Zambo lessons?
How could I forget? I've been so dumb.
How could this happen to me?
Natural emo boy music
Yeah.
plays in his mind.
You
All those
want to
parts
think that you're
after.
okay, but you're not okay, and you just don't want to get into it.
It's fine, Mom. It's fine.
Should we just continue on to Atlas's turn and just
Yeah.
pretend this never happened? Now, Atlas, your turn. We're moving on with our lives.
All right. Moving on. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna cast Acid Splash with the help of one of my attack spiders. He's a lovely shadow spider. I'm gonna do Acid Splash, and it'll be 1d6 acid damage.
All right, what's the saving throw for that?
Dex.
Dex. Oh, that's a good one to use against these guys. And what's your spell DC? You don't roll yet.
13.
13? Okay. So it rolls its saving throw and fails, as one would expect, because it has to roll a 15 or higher. So odds in your favor. Now roll your acid damage for me, please. 3. So you conjure. You point to a spot on the ground, and this kind of silvery circle forms on the ground, and the darkness of it slowly, well, not slowly, but methodically goes from a crescent to a half moon to a gibbous moon, and then full. And then as soon as it's full, there's this gray, glowing spider just comes out of the silvery pool and spits onto the zombie before dissipating in twinkles of light. And the zombie, and you can see smoke coming from the zombie as you do that. I'm gonna check something, if you don't mind.
Feel free.
Acid splash. And yeah, zombies do take damage from acid. That's its effect. You can hit 2 creatures with it. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, cool. And do you have anything else Atlas would like to do?
No.
Alright. Wick. You still mad, son?
Yeah, because I can do that because I attacked last round.
That is correct.
So I'm just gonna aim for this dude's head again. Or, well, not again, but... Okay, so I rolled really bad. Can I use my inspiration die to roll again?
What did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Not counting your
Not
attack
counting,
bonus?
not counting my attack bonus, which is +5.
Okay,
So it would
so
be
that's
like-
a total of 8.
Yeah.
Don't use your inspiration on this.
Okay.
You give a clumsy swing, and you're starting to feel the frustration, but clumsy swings hit a target that isn't dodging. So you're just like, bleh. You still hit with an 8. Roll your damage.
Jesus.
Yeah, their AC
Okay.
is pitiful.
Okay, I'm not gonna use the heavy hit die. I am gonna give somebody else a chance. Yeah, going for you, so we're gonna...
Thank you
Okay.
for being so generous.
I'm over here like, just lop its head off. Please.
9.
9.
Because I rolled a 4 plus a 5.
Yep. So you go for the head, but your swing is still a little clumsy. You just get it in the arm. You get a couple more swings in there for good measure with ichor splashing everywhere. It's disgusting and delightful. Glencora.
What? Sometimes you just want to be a badass, but your character isn't a badass.
I think
You
Glencora's a
go,
badass.
Glencoco.
How much do we know how, like, in the first one we did the zombie, you said, like, is there much damage left to the zombie? Do we have any, is that something I know?
No, because hit points can be variable between the same specimen.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
You go, Glencoco. You got this.
Okay, well, I grab my quarterstaff and I just smash him on the head with it as hard as I frickin' can.
Oh my god, I love it.
All right. Roll me an attack roll. It'll be
So
1d.
1d8 minus
Well, no,
1 for my.
Nope.
Sorry.
Nope. So it's 1d20 because you always roll a d20 to try to hit,
Right.
and then you add your proficiency and then subtract your strength. So it'll be 1d10 plus 1. Sorry, 1d20 plus 1.
So it's so 1d20 plus 1. It's not a minus 1 because I have a -1 strength.
You also have +2 proficiency bonus because you still know how to use a stick.
Oh, right. Okay. I was underselling myself. 11.
Yeah, that's a hit. Now you'll roll 1d6 minus 1.
4.
Alrighty. Oh no, actually it's 3.
Oh, with the -1. Sorry. I misread that.
Yep. Alright, it's the zombie's turn.
Misses.
Yeah, obviously. That's a terrible roll.
Depends on who's going for, but I'm assuming it's either you or me.
It's definitely Wick.
Okay. Well, I was about to
I
say,
don't
the
think
sword
anyone-
probably still through him. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't even notice you. It's like, oh. It only thinks there's one person in the room. It's like your sword's in there, and then Clora's like bonking it on the head, having a good time.
Go.
August.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My turn. Alrighty. Well, okay. He's gonna try to do a better job this time. He's gonna do the same thing, because that's what he do. Let's see. Where is it? 14.
Hit.
Woohoo! And where's my D8? There it is. A 1!
Oh.
Wait, hang on. +2. 3. Hell yeah.
Well, I do have to roll this.
So proud of you.
Whole 3 damage.
He's probably gonna survive. No.
I don't know what any of that means, so.
All right, so your sword's still in, and you're just like, you do a very clumsy kind of up thrust thing, trying to get your sword out. You're like, and it goes right through his head.
Aha!
You're just like, you're getting ready to take your actual swing, and you're like, as he falls down, you stop yourself. You're like, oh.
Yeah, that move's a little different when you're actually doing it on a moving creature.
Yeah.
It's nothing like it.
Yeah, zombies hit a bit different. All right. So there.
So now we can look at the rock without being interrupted now, right?
Yep.
Excellent.
It's just a flat boulder.
I know we kind of started a little late and it hasn't been too long, but can we plan a break shortly?
If you need a break, this is a good time to do it.
Okay, because I still haven't eaten any dinner.
All right. We'll take a break here, and then we'll get into it because it's about to ramp up.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I will be back in just a minute with some food.
Sounds
good.
Already.
Good, because I need something to drink. So
clarification, though. I did hit the zombie boy, right?
Yeah.
Yay!
No, zombies are easy to hit. Like they have.
Definitely bumped him on the head.
Yeah, they have 8 AC. So
I'm proud of me.
You did good.
Should I
Like,
should I stop the recording and then just pick up another recording for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay.